In 2019, a telescope in Australia picked up something that shouldn't exist, a signal coming from the direction of the closest star to our vanished, and nobody has been able to explain it since.
This isn't science fiction. This actually happened. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why scientists still argue about what it was.
Stick around, because the final theory on this list will genuinely give you chills.
4.2 light-years from Earth sits Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our Sun. Close enough that we've actually found a planet orbiting it.
That planet, Proxima b, sits in the habitable zone, the exact distance where liquid water could exist. Which means for decades, scientists have quietly wondered, could something be living there? So in 2019, a team pointed the Parkes radio telescope in Australia directly at that star system, just to listen.
They weren't expecting to find anything. This was considered a long shot, a formality.
Then, on April 29th, their equipment picked up something odd. A radio signal, extremely narrow. Just a single frequency, almost a pure tone.
Nothing natural in space is known to produce a signal this clean, this narrow, at this exact frequency.
Stars don't broadcast on one tight frequency like a radio station. Nature is messy. This wasn't. And here's where it gets strange. The signal appeared to shift slightly in frequency over time.
That kind of drift is exactly what you'd expect from something on a moving planet, rotating as it orbits its star.
In other words, it looked like it could be coming from the surface of Proxima b itself. They gave it a name, BLC1. Breakthrough Listen Candidate 1. For months, almost nobody outside the project knew it existed. The team kept it quiet because they knew exactly how big this could be. If this was real, actually artificial, it would be the first confirmed evidence of a technological signal from beyond our solar system in human history. So before telling the world, they tried to break it, to prove it was fake. They checked for satellites passing overhead. Nothing matched. They checked for radio interference from human technology on Earth. One by one explanation failed to match what they were seeing.
So they tried the ultimate test. They pointed the telescope away from Proxima Centauri completely.
The signal disappeared instantly. They pointed back at the star system.
And it came back.
That's the moment this stopped being a glitch and started being a genuine scientific mystery. When the story eventually broke to the public in late 2020, it made headlines around the world. And then, just as quickly as the excitement grew, scientists went quiet again. Because they'd gone back to comb through months of old recorded data. And they found something. The exact same frequency, 982 point something megahertz, had shown up before on Earth.
It strongly resembled the kind of stray signal produced by human electronics, like a faulty oscillator in ground equipment. Which meant the leading theory shifted. Not aliens, possibly just Earth-based interference that behaved in an unusual way. But here's the part almost nobody talks about. That interference explanation was never actually confirmed. No one has ever pinpointed the exact device or source responsible. It remains the best guess, not a proven answer.
Several scientists on the project have said publicly that while interference is the most likely explanation, BLC1 has never been formally ruled out.
So let's break down the actual theories scientists have seriously considered. Theory 1. Stray radio frequency interference from ground-based electronics. The current leading explanation. Theory 2. Some unknown natural process in space we simply haven't identified yet. Theory 3. The one that made headlines. A technosignature. Evidence of technology, not necessarily intelligence, operating near that star. Important distinction. A technosignature wouldn't automatically mean aliens said hello. It could mean something built, unexplained, exists there.
And that distinction matters, because Proxima b is one of the only nearby exoplanets where conditions might actually support something.
Except there's a major problem with the life on Proxima b theory. Proxima Centauri is a red dwarf star that regularly unleashes powerful stellar flares, far more violent relative to its size than our Sun. Those flares could be strong enough to strip away a planet's atmosphere entirely, according to several published studies. Which means if Proxima b once had the right conditions for life, that flare activity may have destroyed them long ago. So where does that leave us? Was BLC1 real evidence of something or just noise that got misread? Honestly, the scientific community is still split, and that division is exactly why this case never got the clean, satisfying ending most stories get. But here's the detail that doesn't get enough attention. Breakthrough Listen has scanned over 1,000 nearby stars since this project began. BLC1 remains the single most compelling signal they've ever recorded. Out of over 1,000 targets, one signal, from the very star closest to us, stood out enough to trigger a formal, months-long investigation. Statistically, that alone is worth paying attention to. And the search hasn't stopped. Breakthrough Listen and other projects continue monitoring Proxima Centauri and thousands of other stars every single year, which means somewhere, right now, a telescope could be recording another BLC1, and we simply haven't looked at the data yet. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember, the closest star to our Sun already gave us one signal science still can't fully explain.
And nobody can promise you it won't happen again.
If this kept you hooked till the end, that's exactly the kind of mystery this channel covers every week. Subscribe Voltfolk channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one, because trust me, some of these stories get even stranger. Watch this next video, where we break down a signal. It came from somewhere even stranger than a star.
Thanks for watching Voltfolk channel. I'll see you in the next one.